Hey, what's going on? Just want to come at you with some information this week. Hopefully, you guys are crushing it. We're coming up on kind of I would say, the back half of the summer. And, the best advice I always can give is stay diligent. Okay. It's a very, very difficult hiring and labor market right now. Stay diligent and continue to persevere, continue to push, continue to trial and error things. But this week, I want to cover are some interviewing skills. I want to give you some tangible things that you can implement right away to make your interviewing and your screening process better. One of the overarching themes I just want you to really ingrain, it should be a thought process across your company when it comes to hiring, is that every step in the hiring process is a test. Okay, I'll say it again. Every step in the hiring process is a test. And what's very major about this is not making the hiring decision just on the in-person interview. You should be looking at a broad perspective of that candidate's whole journey through your process, and then deciding and grading, okay, do we want to give this person an offer? So this week I want to go over a few different things that you really want to keep on the forefront of your mind when you're hiring. Number one is interviewer bias. Okay, it's also they also call it mirror imaging. So this is basically when you have someone come in and maybe they grew up in the same town as you did, they went to the same high school as you did, they know mutual people that you do, anything of that nature, they played the same sports as you did. What happens is we then get an inclination to gravitate to that person. Right? And we want to like them because we have commonalities. It's an intrinsic thing with humans. It's not abnormal. But for interviewing, it's not the best characteristic, because just because the guy grew up in the same town as you, went to the same high school, does not mean he's going to be a good fit at your company or the best hire to make. So be aware of that interviewer bias. Okay, when you sit down with somebody, just because you have commonalities does not mean that you should lower the standard of your process or not ask all the same questions, okay? Number two, something called halo effect. Halo effect is when you have a candidate walk in and the package that comes in, so to speak, looks so good that you actually skip the hard questions. You skip going on a deep level interviewing to find and learn about them even more. The guy comes in, looks like he's jacked out of his mind, speaks well, smiles well, and you're like, that's all I need. But you never asked some of the deep stuff that you may have asked with other candidates. So that's called the halo effect. Do not allow yourself to get overly excited and actually sidestep and skip parts of your process just because someone comes in and they look like they're going to be a great hire. Okay, run your same process with every candidate. Right. Number three is the hunger factor. The hunger factor, which I would guess most all of us are going through this right now, and this is a very, very good reminder. And there's a balance to it. The hunger factor is where you need someone so badly that it actually causes you to miss or excuse disqualifications from a candidate. So because you need to hire someone so immediately, you actually sidestep that they showed up for their interview late, or that they did not have good hygiene when they came to their interview, or that they answered something in a way that does not align with your company core values or your mission. When you are in that when you have the hunger factor, you're more geared on, like, you listen to what they're saying, but you don't listen to how they're saying it. How someone says something is much more powerful, in my opinion, than what they are saying. So I am looking for how someone says something. So that's it for this video. But the overarching theme this week is every step in the hiring process is a test. And if you look at your process that way, if you're like, okay, we're grading them not just on their in-person interview, but their phone interview, their application / resume, how they dressed, their appearance for the interview, all these different factors, put it all together, then make a hiring decision. That is the best approach. So take that information, go forth and conquer, and I will see you guys in the next video.